coming up next here on Golf America.
And then we popped out of the clouds, and I was like, the hair, I literally stood up in the back of my neck. And I was like, boy, if we can get a golf course up here, you know, this will really be something.
We're heading to the western part of North Carolina, as we'll take you around one of the most unusual golf courses you'll find anywhere. Plus, Golf Fitness coach Mindy Boysen offers up an exercise routine to help you get better shoulder rotation in your golf swing. And in our tip of the week, PGA professional George Hansen will demonstrate proper technique for creating movement in your golf shots. Golf America, a weekly look at the courses you play and the game we love, is brought to you by Antigua, apparel for your game, and by cyberlinksgolf.com, the home of golf course videos. Hi everyone, and welcome to the program. We're in western North Carolina this week at one of the most unique golf course communities you'll find anywhere. It is Mountain Air in Burnsville. And what makes Mountain Air so unique? It's right behind me. They offer a 2,875-foot runway that runs right dab in the middle of the front nine of this Scott Poole designed golf course. Now, Poole worked many years with the Pete Dye design firm, and here at Mountain Air, he created a spectacular mountain-style course.
We drove up this mountainside with a muddy, slippery road, and then the rain turned to fog, which is really clouds, and then we popped out of the clouds, and I was like, the hair, I literally stood up in the back of my neck, and I was like, boy, if we can get a golf course up here, you know, this will really be something. And then we drove across the property, which they had just started the airstrip, and you know, it was severe mountaintop, but we did manage to end up flattening it out and make it very playable.
For golf course designer Scott Poole, the layout here at Mountain Air lends itself to a tale of two nines. With the front nine, he had to route holes 1 through 5 to the right side of the highest airstrip east of the Mississippi. Then place holes 6 through 9 along the runway's left side. And while the front side drops some 339 feet in elevation, it is on the back side of this golf course where the elevation drop becomes even more dramatic.
There's like 1,000 feet of elevation change on the back nine, but you know, one hole is almost 600 feet downhill.
Although this golf course is classified as a mountain design, there are certain characteristics about it that make it different.
I would say untypical. As far as we moved a lot of land, there's a lot of generous fairways out there compared to most, but typical and a lot of elevation changes also.
So off the tee, you'll find wide fairways to hit to. But those fairways are not littered with a lot of bunkering. However, this course really gets tough as you hit your approach shots into each and every green out here.
The greens are our teeth. They're very undulated, very quick. We try to keep them very fast, and the roughs around the greens.
Very puttable, and if you had these greens in Florida, you'd think they weren't very severe, but you come up here in the mountains, a lot of times the mountains will throw people off because the topography around the greens can fool you. But the greens are very, very fast all the time, but very puttable.
And because Mountain Air sits at an elevation of some 4,600 feet, you'll find bent grass on both fairways and greens, with the rough being a combination of both bluegrass and fescue. And from your first tee shot here at hole number 1 on through your final putt at hole number 18, you are treated to some incredible views of the glorious mountains here in western North Carolina. This par 70 for the men and par 71 layout for the women offers 5 primary sets of tees with 3 secondary sets. So regardless of your skill level, there is a set of tees for each and every player. And all 18 golf holes here at Mountain Air are unique and different in their own way. Starting with the 391-yard par 4 first, that features one of the tighter fairways on the entire golf course. And a green complex that will challenge even the best ball strikers, as it's protected by 2 deep bunkers to the front right-hand side. Another great hole on the front side is the par 4 ninth. In the original design, there was no fairway bunker. It was added later to split the fairway in half. Thus, it creates a challenge for the player off the tee. Do you go left or do you go right? That will be determined on where the pin is at on the green.
The pin's on the right of the green, you want to go right. Pin's on the left because that green has a lot of undulation to it. You want to just hit it up the left side. You won't have more than 80 yards in. Number 10 is 235 yards from the back tee box, plays 155 yards, so it's a 200-foot drop.
And as you finish your round here at Mountain Air, you'll do so on the number 1 handicapped hole on the golf course. This par 5 features an elevation change of some 100 feet from tee to green. The Scott Poole designed golf course here at Mountain Air in Burnsville, North Carolina. Described by Links Magazine as one of the most dramatic and naturally conceived courses in the entire U.S. Fit for Golf and Fit for Life is brought to you by Antigua, apparel for your game.
Hi, I'm Mindy B. from Fit for Golf, Fit for Life, and we're here at the beautiful Porter's Neck Country Club in Wilmington, North Carolina. You know, it's really difficult to start working on your swing through impact and getting the power whenever you've got the club head, the hands, and the arms overpowering a lot of what the body should be doing. So today I'm going to show you an exercise called Thrust Through Impact that is actually from the Tathata golf system. So you're going to get rid of your club, take that variable, the club, right out of the way, and we're going to use the body. So I want you to go ahead and get in golf stance, a very strong golf stance, and this is something you can do on the range, in your home, every single day to help train that body onto what to feel during impact. You're going to take your hands right underneath your arms. You're going to pull down so you're feeling the pressure into the ground. Take a couple deep breaths. Feel yourself loading into the knees a little bit, sitting back into your glutes, and just think about, this is impact. You want to be level through impact. This is your impact. This is what your knees are doing. The knees are kind of surfing towards your target over there, but then you've got to really kind of get the rest of the body flowing with it so that you're not losing any power. So thrust through impact looks like this. You're going to come back just a little bit to load, and you're going to keep looking down at your golf ball. Ready? 3 in a row. Thrust through impact, just like that. Now watch my body right here. I'm lifting up my chest, squeezing my glute, almost cramping my hamstring. Oh, my calf is on fire, and it's getting used to this very strong finished position. Again, everything moving together, momentum, power, thrust, through the impact. One more time. Inhale, and let's try it one more time. And thrust, hold. Feel how the arms can do whatever they want to without the club in, but the body is very, very strong. Feeling that connection between your legs. Okay, that is thrust through impact. It helps you teach the body what to do before you start bringing the variables of the arms, the hands, and the club face into your swing. That's tathatagolf.com, but you can also find more exercises from me at fitforgolfusa.com.
Fit for Golf and Fit for Life has been brought to you by Antigua, apparel for your game.
Our course of the week is the Scott Poole Design Golf Course here at Mountain Air in Burnsville, North Carolina. And what makes Mountain Air unique? Well, first, it sits at 4,600 feet above sea level. And just about every home on this property enjoys incredible views of the mountains here in western North Carolina.
If one was seeking a truly special and unique place to call home that was removed from the hustle and bustle, you would have to look no further than Mountain Air. This private community, located in Burnsville, a mere half-hour drive from Asheville, North Carolina, offers a laid-back atmosphere in a peaceful mountain retreat. Within the community, family and friends gather to enjoy a myriad of activities and amenities, including 6 parks and over 6 miles of hiking trails. And at 4,000 feet, the air is crisp and the views are endless.
We average 8 to 12 degrees cooler than Asheville and probably 15 to 20 degrees cooler than a lot of areas like Greenville, Charlotte, and other areas. And so the climate up here and the views are just incredible.
What also sets Mountain Air apart from other private communities is its 2,875-foot runway, the highest east of the Mississippi.
Pilots can land and be in the club or the golf course at their home within minutes, and it's very well used.
You know, it's often said that living at altitude can have a positive impact on your attitude. And living at Mountain Air is an easy choice, as housing options abound for virtually any individual, couple, or family.
With the mountain-wide high-speed Wi-Fi that we have here, that really makes it a great place to also work from. And with the runway, it makes it for those executives easy to travel and be able to have a home base here.
All homes are designed to integrate into their natural setting, complementing nature rather than competing against it. So whether you're looking for a second home or a place for full-time residency, this little slice of heaven called Mountain Air just might be the place for you. This portion of Golf America is brought to you by CyberLinksGolf.com, the home of golf course videos.
Hi, my name is George Henson. I'm the PGA Director of Golf Instruction at Mountain Air Country Club in Burnsville, North Carolina. We're bringing you the tip of the week today inside our Learning Center hitting bay. Our tip today is on your setup to help produce more of a draw bias shot pattern to your shots. After setting up square, parallel to your target, I want you to swivel your shoulders slightly closed. When that happens, a couple things will take place. First, your spine will lean slightly away from the target. The tip of your lead shoulder will be just inside your lead knee. The tip of the right shoulder will be outside of the rear knee. Also, after doing that, your back elbow or trail side elbow will point just inside the trail hip. Looking down the line, from down the line view, after getting in the position, I should see at least half of the left forearm visible from a down the line position. Just to recap, set up square, swivel the shoulder slightly closed. That's going to lean the spine slightly away from the target. You'll see the tip of the left shoulder or lead shoulder inside the lead knee, the tip of the trail shoulder outside the right knee, the tip of the trail elbow will be just inside the hip. Down the line, should see at least half of the left forearm or the lead arm looking down the line. I hope this tip helps and you start seeing a more right to left or a draw bias pattern to your shots.
Hole number 8 here at Mountain Air is a very nice par 5. In fact, it's the longest hole on this Scott Poole designed layout.
It's the longest hole, absolutely. Very scenic hole.
From the elevated tees, you'll be hitting down to a very receptive fairway below. While the long hitters will be tempted to go for the green in 2.
But it is a risk-reward shot, to say the least. A lot of guys now play it in 3 shots, but if you want to go for it, there is no room to the right to miss.
It's probably best that you lay up to about 100 yards out.
It's a very tough green to hit because of that view behind it, knowing there's 3,000 feet drop. So a lot of people come up short with their wedge shot, scared to death of hitting it long.
The par 5 8th here at Mountain Air in Burnsville, North Carolina. Rated as the 2nd toughest hole on this Scott Poole designed golf course.
And the view off of number 8's green is just incredible. 3,000-foot drop with mountains in the background. And it's just one of many you'll find out here on this Scott Poole designed golf course. Now, apart from golf, Mountain Air offers a litany of amenities and activities for its members.
At Mountain Air, members have the privilege of teeing it up on one of the most unique golf courses you'll find not only in North Carolina, but just about anywhere in the U.S. This Scott Poole design layout challenges and rewards the player with good game management. It also provides the golfer with some breathtaking views of the glorious mountains in this part of the state. And while golf certainly takes center stage here at Mountain Air, this member-owned club provides an amazing array of other amenities and activities. Now you can hone your game at the Lost Chimneys Learning and Performance Center, featuring a practice range as well as heated and cooled hitting bays. At the Village Green, you'll find a well-equipped golf shop. And right next door to the golf shop is the Mountain Market. For a quick bite to eat, glass of wine, or cold beer, the Mountain Market stocks all the necessities. The Village Green is also home to a movie theater, teen room, and children's activity center. There's also the Falling Leaf Lodge at the Village Green.
We do have a lodge on property that has suites for the people to be able to come up and experience Mountain Air.
And just steps away from the lodge is Orville and Wilbur's. This open-air bar is a favorite spot to meet, eat, and drink while enjoying fantastic views of the surrounding mountains. And for a more elegant setting, the main clubhouse offers several different dining options. Through wellness, you'll find happiness at Mountain Air. The heated pool is the perfect place for your aquatic workout. Or maybe you prefer to work out at the club's fully equipped fitness center. For the tennis buff, you'll find 2 top-of-the-mountain hard true tennis courts. And for those who are into the pickleball craze, Mountain Air has you covered too. And because this club does sit atop a mountain, its members are outdoor enthusiasts.
But we have a lot of golfers who like to hike, who are avid birders, who are into astronomy. A lot of our pilots especially really enjoy astronomy, and that's part of our educational program as well.
Mountain Air, where one can enjoy gracious living within a backdrop that only Mother Nature could provide.
It was always meant to be a very unpretentious place, very family-friendly and very pet-friendly.
Our course of the week is the Scott Poole design layout here at Mountain Air in Burnsville, North Carolina. Right now, let's head out to hole number 11, a very unique par 5 that plays downhill from tee to green.
hole number 11 here at Mountain Air is another par 5 on this Scott Poole designed golf course that on paper plays to nearly 600 yards. But in essence, it plays a lot shorter because of the elevation change from tee to green.
325-foot elevation drop.
Off the tee, you want your drive to favor the left-hand side of the fairway.
Just off the left, cut a little bit of the trees out, and you'll end up down near our pond and be around the 170-yard end.
If you're going for the green in 2, you'll need to work your second shot from left to right.
You do, absolutely. There's really only 3 pinnable positions there, back left, front right, and in the middle. So it's a very, very tricky green.
If you're playing it as a 3-shot par 5, take aim for the bunker off to the left-hand side. Come up short, and this will give you the best angle into the green.
If you get a good drive in, it's very attackable.
And that's going to do it for this week's show. We do want to give special thanks to all the good folks right here at Mountain Air in Burnsville, North Carolina. If you're looking for a summer residence or a permanent home in the western part of North Carolina, then by all means, you need to check out Mountain Air. I'm Alan Hunter for all of us here at Golf America. Hit 'em long and straight, and we'll see you next time.
Golf America, a weekly look at the courses you play and the game we love, has been brought to you by Antigua, apparel for your game, and by CyberLinksGolf.com, the home of golf course videos.